What up, everybody, and welcome to Two in the Stink. It's just me and Jim this episode. How you doing, buddy?
Dude, I'm crushing it. How are you?
Good. I'm doing good. We got fancy glasses. I'm drinking out of like a horn mug. I bought this during the pandemic. Remember when people were running out of ways to spend money during the pandemic?
No.
During lockdown?
Running out of ways?
Yeah, figure like running out of ways to spend money. Because, like, you're inside, and, like, what else are you going to spend money on? I bought this horn mug. So now I'm drinking out of it. Because I'm like, if I drink out of it, there will be another pandemic. And then I get to play fun. And then I get to play video games with my friends till 5 a.m. again. Because, like, right now, like, I'm living the same life right now that I did during lockdown. Like, I don't have a job. I'm getting drunk, like, every day. But none of my other friends, besides you, is also doing that.
I'm so, like, yeah, but we're comedians.
Yeah, so it's okay.
We're allowed.
Yeah. But
I'm like, Bert Kreischer's a bad person, but he's a comedian, so everyone's like, he's lovable.
My friends, all my friends who work like 9 to 5s now, like my one buddy's an accountant. We used to stay up like all night, like 5 a.m. playing fucking video games and shit. And like now it's like he's back at his job and his girlfriend just moved in with him and like good for him and everything. He listens to the podcast and he knows I'm talking about him. But like, man, dude, if there was another pandemic where like he didn't like have to go to work
and like his wife died and like, yeah.
And like we got to hang out more. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. What I'm saying is we need another global pandemic.
We're gonna get it. You know why? Because China is so mad at us.
Are they?
They're so mad.
What did we do this time?
Joe Biden called their guy a dictator, and he was like, you won't say that.
Like, whoa.
You won't say that.
They're like, whoa.
Yeah, they're mad as shit. Dude.
China's not about it.
They're mad right now.
China doesn't want the smoke, dude.
Bro.
We would fucking not. I'm like, just kidding, TikTok.
I'm like, bro.
Just kidding, cell phone.
Bruh. They get into your woodwork, dude.
Yeah. I don't know. Who do you think we would win a war against China?
I don't think the next war between like the big countries is it. That's done. We're all done.
Oh, you mean like any war?
If a war breaks out with like the biggest powers in the world, it's done. We're done.
No, because people are gonna like tweet like there's gonna be a hashtag that's gonna like solve it.
Hashtag like end nuclear war.
Hashtag stop it.
Well, the nukes get launched. There is no Twitter.
Yeah. It's just gonna be people like shouting.
Yeah, because they're gonna be on fire.
Hashtag stop it. Hashtag put me out.
There's no food or air. And the cockroaches are like, sup?
Speaking of no food or air, rest in peace to those poor people in that submarine, huh?
Wah, wah.
I'm like, speaking of dying.
Yeah, speaking of dying instantaneously.
Yeah, at least they imploded.
So now the story is the Navy heard it. The Navy heard the implosion on it. Pinged on their shit, and they knew 3 days ago. They were like, that's where that's happening. And like they
might be alive.
We'll send out a crew.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, there's like a starfish with like walking around with a shoe.
Oh my god. I saw a meme. It was like me and all my homies going to find them wallets, and it was like a bunch of dudes on like
those
mini submarines. Yeah. The memes are solid. I'll put that. It's a shame that my
cousin is a nurse, and she did like a 10-paragraph essay on why it's fucked up that everyone's joking about it.
Really?
And I was like,
wow.
I was like, man.
It must not be a busy hospital. She got time to type that.
That's literally what I was thinking. I was like, okay, like
my wife has been too tired to have an opinion for like the last 6 days.
Yeah.
She's been working 6 days straight. I'm like, are you hungry? She's like, what's that? I'm like where you put the food in your mouth. She's like, oh yeah, oh sure, I could do that. Yeah. Your
wife comes in and wipes your ass. She's just so used to it.
She's on autopilot.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know, dude. That I think a lot of the jokes are solid.
She like comes in like, you're in pajamas. She's like,
dude, he fucking drove that submarine with a fucking game controller. He had to know.
With a Logitech.
Yeah, like
should have got a Mad Catz.
You know, like he had to know people were gonna make fun of him. Like he's got to be like if he's a like.
You know why no one's making fun of him for that? Because the staggering amount of things that actually use those controllers in real life.
Do they really?
In the army and shit.
Oh, but no.
There's like drones and tanks that get controlled with like Xbox controllers.
Damn.
Yeah, so it's literally like they were like, you know what would make people join if it was actually like the video game.
If it was really like the video game. Damn.
Yeah. So like we're signing up.
Yeah, he had a like a Logitech though.
Does the Army have like fully remote?
What?
like hybrid remote Army?
Like jobs?
Yeah, I'm like, do you have like a remote? I could be in America.
Can I blow people up from my house?
I'd do it.
I know you would.
Well, no, so would you.
Yeah, of course.
If they were like, here's money
for aim
but
for
you
this
don't
target.
have to.
You see all those dots on that map? Press this button, and they vanish.
I think it'd be funny if it was like hybrid remote in the Army. It's like 2 days you're literally like in Syria, and then 3 days you're like at home.
Yeah, you like drinking.
Yeah, you're in your pajamas. The other 2 days you're literally in the field, like dodging missiles and snipers.
Hybrid fucking military job.
Yeah, isn't that funny?
Isn't that just the National Guard basically?
Ooh,
burn
National Guard. Meanwhile, like
damn.
a National Guard guy would beat me up.
Dude, National Guard, they were like, they got hype when that submarine went missing. They're like, now we get to do something.
Yeah, like the Navy was literally too busy.
Yeah.
They're like, we're actually too busy literally catching F-16s.
We're actually stopping nukes in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys knew about that.
Do you guys want to go look for the rich billionaires?
Yeah, hey Coast Guard, would you mind taking
Coast Guard.
the dinghy out?
Coast Guard, wake up. Coast Guard. Hey, Coast Guard, huh?
Coast Guard's got chips on his belly.
Yeah. No, come on. No, come on.
Huh?
Come on, there's a submarine
He's got a
missing.
bugle on each finger.
There's a submarine missing. Submarine, he picks up a foot long. He's like, I got one.
He's like, the Coast Guard guy wakes up with a hairball.
Come on, we got something for you. Come on, boy. Like an old dog. Like a dog, he can't really walk that. Oh, man. Thank you to the Coast Guard for risking...
Thanks to the Coast Guard for taking care of fat slobs like me.
Yeah.
I would never go missing in the ocean.
Yeah.
Because I don't sink. I float.
Wait, is the Coast Guard and the National Guard the same thing?
Ooh, you don't know your branches.
I'm like, yeah, I don't know.
Bro, come on.
I know. Are they the same thing?
No.
What's the National Guard do? I know what they do, but like, what's the difference?
Bro, the Coast Guard covers the coast.
Okay, and the
National Guard covers the nation.
I guess, yeah. I guess, sure, if you want to put it that way.
Because I don't know, because the National Guard will fucking like be deployed to like a city overrun by mad black people. You know what I mean? They send in the National Guard,
the Coast Guard. Because I know, because I know that a bunch of people in my high school were like joining the Marines and like the Army and shit, and there was a couple people who were joining the National Guard, and they fucking got roasted by like every like kid who was joining the Marines, because like I don't know, I guess
you were yeah.
I was like, I'm not joining the Army at all. I was like, yeah, that's probably true. Get them. They were like, shut up, retard. I was like, no, I'm on your side.
No, I'm
like, come on.
I don't have a side. I'm cool.
I'm like, cool, come on, cool Marine guys. Yeah. I watched like Full Metal Jacket every day. I was like, yeah, get them. I was like, get them.
Fucking pussies.
Yeah, fucking weekend warriors. The fucking. I'm like,
we're so stupid. We're so dumb.
I'm literally fat as shit. Just being like, fucking, what do they do, huh?
Fucking losers.
Fucking National Guard, Coast Guard, same thing, dude.
Okay.
Yeah, guard my balls.
The faggots of the military.
Guard my balls.
Space Force is just gay guys. It's like Space Force. So they're like yes.
Is Space Force a real thing?
Yeah. Have you ever seen their logo? It's awesome. It's super cool.
Space Force?
It's real.
That sounds like
it's not. It's so real.
It sounds like a game we'd play in my basement.
Hey Siri, Space Force.
It's like running out of Space Force. Space Force, dude. It sounds like a game we'd play in my basement. Today everybody's coming over. We're actually gonna play Space Force.
We're gonna play Space
Force. We're gonna play
Space Force.
We're gonna play Space Force. You have to make your own character. We were actually playing that. Oh, dude, that looks like some Black Mirror shit.
It's sick as fuck.
Space Force.
It's the branch of them. It's a real branch of the military, dude.
I don't know shit about the military. I'll be honest. Honestly, I
You can enlist in the Space Force, and they actually encourage you to be a fat slob. they check your fingers. They're like, yeah, we could stick at least like a half inch of Cheeto dust on these suckers. Send them up. Send them up.
The fucking G-force is like just them like throwing Doritos at you and like.
It's like seeing how much Gatorade I can drink without vomiting. It's a lot. It's a lot. I can drink.
I hope I didn't offend any of the National Guard or the Coast Guard. What are they gonna fucking do? Like take a boat to my house?
They're too busy.
Yeah,
they're busy taking a rowboat to your crib.
Take a rowboat to my house. We're like, we're like, you keep it up.
We heard that.
We're gonna be there in 4 weeks. You keep it up.
We heard that.
I'm gonna get a notification on my Ring doorbell. Some dude in a fucking rowboat.
Yeah.
He's like, I heard what you said.
Yeah, we heard what you said on 2 in the Stink.
Yeah. Oh man, you know what's funny? I'm going to the beach in like a week, and I'm gonna drown in the ocean, and the Coast Guard's gonna save me.
Yeah,
and that's.
I love that you think the Coast Guard's coming.
They're not.
No, it's a lifeguard.
Oh, lifeguard.
And he's 19, and you fall in love with him.
And he's tall.
He's so tall.
Dreamy.
He's like literally corn dog colored.
But he's like guarding the coast too.
You're like, whoa, yeah. The only Coast Guard I know is Evan.
I'm like, Evan.
He's a heartthrob.
Yeah,
he is the biggest blotch of sunblock on his nose. You're like,
He's taking a gap year, but he's
he's
taking a gap year.
He's taking a gap year. By that I mean my thigh gap.
Yeah, he's gonna fuck my thigh gap for a year.
Yeah, for a
gap
year. Gap year.
There's some lifeguard Evan out there breaking hearts right now. Yeah.
His jaw's literally razor sharp. Cuts ham with it. I don't know.
I went to Hershey Park with my slam piece and and we went on all the water rides and shit. Dude, we went
slam piece.
Yeah, we went on the water rides. Dude, it was crazy. We like barely made like. We made like the weight maximum for like the double like tubes.
I'm like, how? You're both 2.5 feet tall.
Yeah, but we like to eat, bro.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Me and my wife, my wife is Filipina. Everything is like rice. She's like, this ice cream could use rice.
Yeah, and spam.
Yeah, and
it's like an ice cream cone with spam stuck in it.
Dude, we almost got launched off like a couple of the fucking like
nice
things. It was crazy because like. Yeah, we were like the weight maximum. I forget what it was for the tubes, but we were like 10 pounds away.
Yeah,
and we were like, we have to make changes for next summer because like if we keep going, dude, it's gonna be rough. But Hershey Park's water park, dude. There's like this one thing. It puts you in like a half pipe.
How much chocolate was there?
There's a lot of
chocolate.
I've
never been.
Oh, how much? Like, there's like
is there just people coming up and throwing chocolate on you?
No, that's just like your dreams.
Yeah.
That's just
someone comes up and splashes you with hot chocolate. They're like, gotcha. He's like, I'm like, who's that? They're like, that's the chocolate boy.
Just scolding people.
He's gonna get you.
Scolding people.
You have to dodge it. You get a golden bar. What the fuck am I saying? What the motherfuck am I saying?
I don't know.
Scalding. That's the chocolate boy. It's so stupid.
Yeah, I know.
What the fuck?
That's why I'm not yes-anding it. Yeah.
You're like,
and now.
And with an E? Yes, and?
Yes, and?
With an E?
Yes, and? That's funny. But the reason why I brought up Hershey Park is like talking about lifeguards. Like the lifeguards there, they always look like
they're wrapped in tinfoil.
They look like they don't want to be there. Believe it or not.
I imagine
their job is literally to like the ones who run the slides. They stand in water and they go ahead.
You can like being a lifeguard is so 17, 18.
Yeah. Could you imagine being like a grown man being a lifeguard?
No one wants to be saved by you. Yeah, I'm like, no, I'm actually good.
I swim up. I'm like
so good. I like have a shark whistle. I'm like, no, actually, I'm ready to die.
If I was a lifeguard,
it's some dude that like burps into his hand before he comes and saves you.
It'd be really funny if I was like a volunteer lifeguard and like I just walked around the beaches with like a thing. I was like, you guys need a hand? You guys, you good? You got covered? You good?
Like a vigilante lifeguard?
A vigilante
you just operate outside of the rules?
Yeah. I'll be over here.
I'll be over here
if you guys need anything.
Let me know.
I'm right over here. You guys good on sunblock?
Let me know.
You guys good? Evan.
I get backs.
Evan.
I'm doing backs.
Evan.
He's like...
Evan. He's got his AirPods
in. He's like, dude.
I'm like, Evan. Evan. I'm like, I now have to walk in front of him and like wave. Evan.
Yo.
Evan, you good? You need sunblock?
He's like, what's good, bro?
You need sunblock?
was good.
Evan, you need sunblock?
Nah, I'm good, bro. I got banana boat.
I got an extra lifeguard hoodie. You need it?
No, dude. I'm way cool.
I got it off the boardwalk.
I don't know you. My bad. I don't know you.
I'm Rob. I'm like a lifeguard, kind of.
All right, cool.
Yeah, I come here like I'm just if you need a hand.
I've never heard of you. I've been here for 5 years. I never heard of you.
Yeah, I'm like new. I've only been here for 4, so.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you need a hand,
I'll let you know.
Yeah, Kyle. You know Kyle?
No, actually.
No, like K Dog.
I might. Sounds familiar.
Yeah,
it sounds familiar.
He knows me.
Wait a second. Is he the one that threw the party?
Yeah,
the one where the girl went missing.
Yeah, and
They smashed her phone. They raped her. Yes, right.
I was invited to that.
You were there.
Yeah.
No, you were the one.
I get invited to parties. Yeah. Yeah, I was there.
I remember you there.
Yeah, I was the one that was like,
did you do the keg stand of the True Mill?
Yeah. And I was like, this is whack.
Yeah.
I was that guy.
I remember. Yeah.
When they smashed her phone, and I was like, nah.
Yeah.
Nah, dude. I was like,
Yeah.
Man, if you look,
man,
it's fun. It's fun. Not.
We're like Casey and Ben Affleck.
Yeah. Yeah. It's been a while since I've seen Goodwill Hunting.
I've never watched the full movie.
You've never seen all of Goodwill Hunting?
I watched half of it, and I've already fallen asleep like twice.
I memorized one of the monologues in that movie for one of my acting classes.
That's cool. Don't do it.
I'm like, wouldn't that be crazy if I did that on the podcast?
I'm like, man, don't do it.
I'm like, wouldn't that be crazy if I did that on the podcast? Wouldn't that be fun for everybody listening?
Okay, if you do the monologue, can you do it while I chug this whole beer?
I don't know if I can remember it.
Then don't fucking yank my chain because you know I wanted to hear it.
I
said don't do it, but you know what I wanted more than anything was to hear it.
No, because I haven't had time to rehearse, and it's gonna come out. I'm gonna be like, I have to warm up. Hang on. Red leather, yellow leather. Red leather, yellow leather. Cinnamon, synonym. Cinnamon, synonym. Unique, New York. Unique, New York. Unique, New York. Trinidad, and the big Mississippi, and the town Honolulu, and the lake Titicaca. The Popa, the capital, is not in Canada, rather in Mexico, Mexico, Mexico. Canada, Malagal, Remedy, Brindisi. Canada, Malagal, Remedy, Brindisi. Canada, Malagal, Remedy, Brindisi. Yes. Tibet.
That sounds like a Kevin Gates song. He's like, the pollen and get in the mugs and get net of something all on my block. And get in and out of machine and morning in and out of the I don't know. I do a pretty good Kevin Gates.
Yeah. Kevin Gates AI.
Yeah. Kevin Gates gay eye.
Gay eye.
Gay eye.
Make it a title. We'll see. You ever take an acting class or an improv class?
No, but I did get cast in another role today.
For what?
I'm going to be in this Tubi series that I'm going to play the manager of this store, and I'm like an asshole.
Really?
Yeah, I'm really excited.
That's cool.
Yeah. I'm like, so I also do acting.
Yeah, so you're a bit of a jack of all spades or whatever.
And I've got a...
jack of all trades? Jack of all spades?
I've got a very secret comedy acting gig coming up that I can't wait to share with everyone.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. Okay. Do I know about it?
I haven't told you about it yet. I'm kind of telling you about it now.
Okay.
It's a secret.
I'm like, and I'm there.
And like, you need a ride.
And you need a ride, so I should probably go on stage.
I should probably also...
You need a ride onto the stage. And
you ride onto the set. Everyone's... Yeah, no, I'm in hair. Rob's in hair and makeup. He's like, for what?
I've gotten so many guest spots just from you needing a ride somewhere. It's crazy. I'm like, Jim's booked. Like, hey, do you guys know Jim needs a ride to that show?
They're like, yeah.
I'm like, I'm gonna give him a ride, and you know what that means.
I'm like,
yeah, you're like,
I'm like, can someone feed my dog? He's thirsty.
Yeah.
You're like, whoa.
I'm like, oh.
I'm like, but I also I'm like, you also get me spots.
That's what we do.
I'm like, I think
that's friendship. Oh man, drink your beer. You said you were gonna chug it.
I know, but we're having fun. And
all right, you don't want to hear the monologue?
Are you gonna do it? If you do it, I'll chug the beer.
I'll do. Let me see if I can remember it. But I pinky swear I will do my best to remember it off the top of my head.
I'm doing a double beer chug.
Okay.
This is 2 beers.
All right, hang on.
This is 2 beers.
I remember the first sentence.
Dude, you could lie to me. I won't know.
Okay. All right. You're right. I could. I'm gonna. You know what? All right. Let's see if I can. Yeah. Oh, I remembered it. Go ahead.
Whoops! I remembered it.
I remembered it.
You're like. This is a crazy line from the movie. It's like Jim is fat. I'm like, huh? I'm like, I think it sounds familiar, but I'm not exactly. Like, I believe you.
All right. Okay. I'm gonna see if I can remember.
You're like, it's like, yeah, like it's me in the movie now. It's like a Goodwill sandwich.
Goodwill sandwich.
Like I go to the Goodwill to get a shirt, and they're handing out peanut butter and jellies.
Goodwill hot dog.
Goodwill hot dog. Goodwill hungry.
Goodwill hungry. I like Goodwill hot dog because I said it, and it's funny. Goodwill hungry. That's good. Actually, Goodwill hungry is funnier because it sounds like hunting. Goodwill Hungry.
Goodwill Hungry.
All right, we'll make that the title. That's fine.
We spend the entire episode trying to name.
It's just food synonyms or fucking.
It's just me. It's just anything with a food. It
really is. That's it. Every episode,
it's like Mad Max Fries Road.
Everything, literally Snack Street Boys was one of them. Every episode is a food bun. Goodwill Hungry. Chug your beer. All right, I'll give you the monologue. You ready? See, I'm literally gonna try to do it. Go ahead. That's 2 beers.
This is a beer.
All right, don't spill it everywhere because you're gonna get the spider drunk.
Oh,
don't get the spider.
There was a spider at my house yesterday.
Yeah.
That I think was like his grandfather.
Yeah.
He had a cane and a long beard, and like he had 4 canes because he had 8 legs.
All right, drink the beer.
Is that good? Was that good?
That was pretty good.
Vince told me the funniest joke ever today.
Yeah.
He was like,
Vince was on our last
Vince
episode.
Kowalski is the funniest guy ever.
Go
I swear
listen.
to God. He calls me and he goes, "Yo, my mom texted me. She goes, dead bird out back, go pick it up." And he's like, so I went upstairs in her cabinet and overdosed on her Xanax.
That's so stupid.
I laughed so fucking hard.
That's so stupid.
He's like, I went and laid down next to the bird outside. I was like, you deal with it.
All right.
That fucking killed me. That killed me dead. I was turned over like a roach.
The whole time you're saying this, I'm trying to desperately remember this Goodwill Hunting speech.
I'm giving you time. I'm buying you time.
I know. Drink the beer. It's like, dude, Jim waits for beers to get warm. I swear to God, it pisses me off. You're like an action figure. It's like you just have it as a prop.
I'm like an inaction figure.
Yeah. And you're an inactive figure.
Yeah, I'm like an action fingers. It's like action chicken fingers.
Okay, we can only name this so many things. So relax. All right. Well, as soon as Jim puts it to his lips, I'm gonna try to remember. You ready? Here he goes. Shoe nice. Dude. 3, 2, 1. Shoe nice.
The second someone mentions shoe nice, I think about that one where he ate a sock and then stopped a ceiling fan with his head. And it's like the greatest 2 things someone could do in consecutive order.
All right. You ready? I'm going to talk like I'm in an accent too. Why shouldn't I join the NSA? That's a good question, but I'll take a shot. Say I'm working in NSA. Somebody puts a code on my desk, something nobody can break. Maybe I take a shot at, maybe I break it, and I feel good about myself because I did my job well. But maybe that code was the location of some rebel army in North Africa to the Middle East. They send in fucking, I don't know how many people, 1,500 people, bomb the village where the people are hiding. Thank you for that, because I was running out of I
thought you were going to do How About Them Apples.
No, that was my backup plan.
That should be the only thing someone remembers from that movie.
Well, if you were if you would have taken probably like 4 more seconds to chug that, it would have gone into How About Them Apples, because I was running out of memory. You did a good job.
I'm like, I'm like, did you know beer works?
Oh my goodness, dude. Yeah, man.
The beers are great. How about, do we have more?
You make funny sounds. We have a lot. We have more.
Can I do 2 more?
Right now?
I'll do it. I'm like getting hammered now.
Oh, sure. Go ahead.
I'm like so
funny
I'm
sounds.
on the dating apps.
Jim's like, I'm on the dating apps, Grubhub, Uber Eats. I'm kind of going through this thing with like a meatball sub right now.
I just got a really nice message.
Really? Do you want to read it?
Yeah, so I had some friends come over from Denver, and they were looking for some comedy, and I helped them get some spots. And I just got a really nice message.
It says, "Hey, I just want to say thank you for everything again. It's been a lot of fun, and you have a great scene here." That's cool. I thought it was going to be something like, "You're fat, kill yourself."
Never that. I'm too nice.
That's true.
Just kidding. Anytime I have a reel go viral, people are like, "Hey, I know there's a lot of likes, but this guy's fat and gross." Some guy in the comments is like, "Hey, anyone notice this dude's fat and gross?"
Mine, people are just like I'm just like shaped weird. I feel like people are like, "What?" It's like they're like,
I'm like, "No."
Yeah.
I'm like, "No."
Dude, I'm killing it on the bench press recently. I'll tell you what.
Yeah, you're very Charmander-like.
I don't know what that means, but thank you.
You know what Charmander is?
I know, it's Pokemon.
He's like cute.
Is he?
Yeah.
And then he evolves.
And he's a dragon.
And he's taller.
And he's very tall.
So you're saying there's hope. There's hope for me to be tall.
It's like you're Squirtle, I'm Blastoise. I'm like,
we're desperately trying to scramble for food puns right now, like Blast, Pepsi.
I'm like sweating. I'm like, beer's good. I should have more.
The beer is like coming out of your forehead.
It is. Why am I sweating so much?
You chugged it like it went right to your eyes. It went to your eyes. It's like no room in stomach. It must go to eyes.
Relocating to Oculus.
Relocating to forehead.
Oh my god.
Yeah, dude, are you okay?
I'm like, yo, I did do something different though.
What'd you do?
I got Jennifer Aniston's shampoo.
Really?
Yeah, it's called La Voix.
La Voix?
La Voix.
It's called I have billions of dollars.
It's called I feel like I've been sexy since 97. Like every time I put it in, I'm like, la, 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 la.
Dude, it's so crazy. People who are like, "Oh my God, can you believe Jennifer Aniston looks so good for age?" Yes. She has billions of dollars.
Is she a billionaire?
No, she's probably fucking close though, dude.
She's incredible.
At the end of Friends, she was making $1 million an episode, and that was in the 90s. She was making $1 million. The whole cast was. They were making $1 million an episode. And I'm sure she still gets royalties every time.
Netflix paid $100 million to have it on Netflix.
I mean, I get it.
You like that show?
No, I will never watch Friends. I never got it.
You never did?
No, I never. I've like.
Oh, I think it's great.
I think it fucking blows.
Really? I think if you watched it now, you'd like it.
I don't know. I
think it's a growner. I think it's more for grown, like older people.
You're saying I'm not. You're gonna say grown-ups. I'm not grown up.
No, like I was gonna say grown-ups, but like.
I started watching Seinfeld.
Oh, it's the best.
My dad. I remember watching it as a kid, and like
I think Curb is even better.
My dad used to watch Seinfeld, and I used to walk in and just be like, I don't like. What is this? What all these?
I don't
adults?
want this. Yeah.
I want to watch cartoons.
Yeah.
And now I watch it. And I'm like, Dad. I'm like, I get it now. No soup for him. He can't have soup.
Yeah. Wait. He's mean.
Oh, he's mean. He can't have soup. I eat that now as an adult. I eat that.
I get it now.
He wants to. He walked all the way down there to get soup.
You know what my parents did today?
What?
They got home from work and they sat in the living room on YouTube. They figured out how to use YouTube on the TV.
Oh, isn't that so dangerous when your parents learn how to use YouTube?
They sat and they were like, there's this game, like there's this page on YouTube that does like, guess this TV theme song from the 70s.
God.
And they sat.
They spent all day.
They spent like 40 minutes like guessing theme songs.
Wait till they find Reddit.
My mom knows about Reddit.
Does she?
My dad can barely use the phone. My dad is literally so like he's 58, but he's like not.
I was at my sister's house the other day, and my parents. I made the mistake of showing them an SNL sketch that I thought was really funny, and afterwards they were like, "Put on Mark Wahlberg talks to animals," and I was like, I was like,
Yeah.
And I put it on, and they were laughing. It's a funny sketch, but they were laughing so hard at it, and I was like, "But you guys don't laugh like that at me, Mark." I'm like, what do I have to do? I gotta be on stage like, "What's up, Mom? How's it going, Mom?" I just make my parents laugh.
Is that your Mark Wahlberg?
Yeah, what's up, Mom?
I'm the guy who does his job.
I'm the guy.
You must be the other guy.
Yeah. Oh, fucking The Departed.
Oh, yeah. He's a teddy fucking bear.
Teddy fucking.
He's a teddy fucking bear.
Was that Ted?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mark Wahlberg.
I'm like, man,
I'm the guy who does his job. You must be the other guy. I like the one scene with Alec Baldwin where he goes, "I'm gonna go smoke. You want to smoke? What are you, one of those fitness freaks? Go fuck yourself."
Yeah. So
we're watching The Departed after this. Oh, we haven't done a movie watch along or review in a while. We got to work on the Patreon. It's for two unemployed guys. We sure do take our sweet time.
Yeah, we should
sure
have we should have so much content.
Yeah,
turns out when you don't have any money, you can't do anything.
Yeah, we want to do more Lyft riffs and stuff. We'll figure it out.
We have nowhere to be. That's why we haven't done them. We have nowhere to be.
That's true.
Let's do a Lyft riff.
Around the block.
Yeah, let's do a Lyft.
Can you take me down the street?
Let's do a Lyft riff where we go from my house to yours.
Oh, man.
Lyft riffs is just where we literally harass a Lyft driver by arguing loudly in the back of it, and it's the most
really
fun
funny.
I've ever had.
It's so fun.
The ones in New York literally do not give a fuck.
They don't care at all.
That's the best part, though. They actually don't care. They're like, what's funny is he's like, my last two passengers beheaded each other.
When we got one back from Punchline in my house, the guy missed my street because he was
so into it.
It was really funny.
You were killing me for being fat in the car.
I'd like to thank hot dogs. That's what I said.
Yeah.
Real quick, guys. Speaking of Lyft riffs, I want to plug the Patreon. Patreon.com/2inthestink podcast. We got some cool stuff on there, including a series that we're going to be starting soon. It was a one-off video, but we're going to be starting it soon, called Lyft Riffs, where we argue in the back of an Uber. And right now, I think that's on our Patreon under lesbian couple breaks up in the back of an Uber. That's under the $5 tier. The $5 tier gets you all the bonus episodes and some extra content. But the $2 tier gets you part 2 of all of our guests we have on. When me and Jim think of a decent bonus episode, that'll be on there too. We've been struggling to be creative with that recently, so we apologize. But part 2 with the guests is on there. Patreon.com/2inthestink podcast. Starting at $2 a month, you get your posters. If you want to subscribe to the higher tiers, we sign posters. We'd like to thank our most recent Patreon subscriber, Larry Andor. Thank you, Larry. And a special thanks to Alaska Woods and Andrew Herbert for being our top tier supporters and fucking putting Jim in Ubers to get to my house. So thank you guys. Patreon.com/2inthestink podcast. We would love it if that if there was way more people on that. That'd be cool. If we had money. But hey, if you listen and share, that's also important. That's why we ask you to stink it forward. And if you're a day one 2 in the Stink fan, you know what that means. It means you share this podcast with friends, and it helps us grow. Stink it forward. Send this podcast to just 3 people. And if you're one of those people who got this episode, you send it to 3 more people. That's it. What's good on your phone, Jim? What are you looking at? I'm literally looking at Jim's phone. It's like steaks and hoagies.
Whoops, yeah, steak, hoagies, and foot videos.
Jim sent me a video of these 2 guys looking at each other's feet. And he goes, bonus episode idea. How many Patreon subscribers for you to worship my feet?
And vice versa?
Yeah. Vice versa? Mm-hmm. Fucking 10,000. 10,000 Patreon. Nah, actually, no. Because if we get to that, wishful thinking, and then somebody fucking comes back to this episode. What the fuck are you doing on your phone? What are you looking for?
I'm responding to that guy. Real quick.
He's like, dear.
I'm like, friends.
He's like, thank you so much.
I'm like, when I go to Colorado.
Yeah, now's a good time to do that in the middle of the podcast. Yeah.
You were doing plugs.
I'm done the plugs now.
Okay, well, we're living.
I'm done the plugs. Jerry.
I'm done the plugs.
Jerry, I'm done the plugs.
I'm done the plugs. Thank you to our Patreon supporters, and make sure you come see us live. We do comedy.
We do.
And we need to move tickets. So please click our fucking profiles. Click our link pops. I have YouTube stuff.
My link tree.
Patreon.
Instagram. Rob Stant Comedy.
We've got everything.
Check us out. I'm in Texas.
There's actually so much. There's so many ways to find us.
I'm also headlining a show in DC in July. I don't have tickets yet, but they'll be there soon. You're on Instagram. What? The Jim Gillespie?
Yeah, the Jim Gillespie. I'm headlining some shows in July. You should keep an eye for my link pop. My link tree.
Pop?
Yeah, my link tree isn't a link tree. It's a link pop.
What's a link pop?
It's the same thing as a link tree.
What you're like your special? It's gay. That's like gay link tree. It's like link pop.
It's link cum.
Link cum. Go to my link cock.
Go to my cum tree and click on my links.
Oh my god. My headphones are glitching out. Okay, I'm good now.
What?
My headphones are bugging out.
What were they doing?
They're like going in and out. Can you hear me okay in yours?
I can.
Okay. All right. I'm good now.
That scared the shit out of me. You're like, oh my god. I'm like, what? And you're like, my brain fell out. I'm like, no.
You're like, who's gonna edit the
Who's
podcast?
gonna drive?
Who's gonna drive? Yeah. Oh, how are you getting home?
I'm gonna call Domino's and be like, oh, actually that way. No, it's that way actually. No, it's that way actually.
That's so funny. The idea of you calling Domino's, being like, "You got the wrong house. It's actually here. I'll take you. I'll
show
just
you.
Tell you where it is." It's like so far.
That's actually it's wrong.
Yeah. Here, no, bring the pizza with you. We'll take it. Here, okay, hand me the pizza. We'll go. We'll go.
Yeah.
Damn. Oh man.
Oh wow. I'm like, whoa.
What are your plans for 4th of July?
I was gonna ask you what they were.
I'm gonna be down the beach with the family.
I'm like,
everybody
family.
Everybody wants you to come down. Here's the only thing: you have to figure out how to get there.
I'm like, but you're gonna be at my funniest.
Yeah, no, you can come ride with me.
And then I'm like, I'll go with you to the beach after.
And then how are you gonna get back home?
I'm like, and then you bring me home. I'm like, everyone is excited. I'm there.
You drive me up and down.
I'm like, your family like literally goes crazy because I'm acting like a bulldog the whole time.
Ow.
I get the zoomies at like 2 a.m. Your family's like, Jim.
That's so funny. The idea of you getting zoomies.
I'm like doing spins like on the couch.
Oh man.
I'm like,
settle down, boy. Settle down. You're like,
I'm like,
that's a funny thought. You do. I want to it'd be really fun if somebody animated you as a dog doing.
I'm like, you can't disappoint your family. They want me there.
Yeah, that's true. they're like, when's Jim coming down? They're
like, I don't know. I'm Rob. I'm actually Rob Stant.
I'm Rob Stant.
I don't know. Your family, Rob Stant, like blood relative.
Yeah, we know. But when's? I love Jim. That's my family. They're like, I love Jim. I'm like, shut up.
Yeah.
What's funny is I have 3 different friends named Jim, and I keep referring to you as Big Jim. They're like, don't say that.
They're
like, don't say that.
They know I don't like it.
They're like, don't say that.
They know I don't like it.
They're like, stop.
They're like, he's small.
They're like, he's small,
tiny.
He's tiny.
He's microscopic.
And if he walked up these steps, he wouldn't be out of breath.
You wouldn't even hear it.
You wouldn't even know.
You wouldn't.
If
even
he was
hear
on
it
this
from
porch,
outside.
if he was on this porch right now, that's elevated above in the air, you wouldn't be scared.
You wouldn't be scared.
You wouldn't be frightened.
He's never started a sinkhole. Ever. Not even once.
It's like a stink hole.
I'm like, okay. I'm like, yes.
It's just you when you fart into the couch.
Stink hole.
It's you when you fart. I'm going to say it again because it's fun.
That's you when you fart in the gun.
Yeah, because it makes.
I'm like, you're fat. You fart. I'm like, fat people fart. I'm like, oh, we do. I'm like, dang it, we do. I'm like, I want to be like, no, we don't, but it's like, yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. I'm like, that's right. We do fart. I'm like, Cool Ranch Doritos and Sprite. I'm like brushing my teeth with it. I'm like,
remember a few weeks ago, you came over to my house and we ate like so many hot dogs.
Oh, we like I chugged 12 beers. I chugged 12 Bud Pounders. And your mom was like, tell me about when you were molested. And I'm like, here's the whole story, hon. I used to be a child prostitute.
That's the worst time for me to sip a beer right there. Was
the best.
Mid-laugh. Being a child prostitute. Like, but my point was, we ate like...
You brought ranch outside, and we ate 12 hot dogs
with ranch on them. Ranch
dogs.
They're good.
The diarrhea I had, I was laying like the Sphinx on the floor of my bathroom, shitting rainbows into the toilet. It was insane.
I thought you stayed the night in my house that night, didn't you?
Did I?
Yeah.
I left early because I was shitting so hard. Remember, I left in the middle of the night because I was literally killing your toilet.
I was like, where'd Jim go? And you texted me. You're like, I have to go. I can't stop shitting.
I shit so long.
You had 12 beers, and we like crushed like 2 packs of hot dogs together. We had hot dogs, and they came in fucking like low calorie buns. And we put low-calorie ranch on it. And it was like, bro.
Fat-free ranch was like, get out of your body. I was literally throwing turd Hail Marys into my toilet. I was like begging for mercy. I believed in God for like 4.5 hours. I was like, I'll go to church if you make it stop. If you make it stop, I'll go. Because I was trying to sleep at your house. We watched like the Mario movie. I was like belligerently hammered.
We did watch a Mario movie.
I was like way hammered. And I was like trying to sleep, and I was like, man, what is that? Why can't I sleep? And then I went and like pooped, and it was like, boo. It was like, nah. It was like, whoa. I was like, oh no. Because like I broke the seal on shit. I broke a shit seal. It was like, there's more where that came from, hon. I was like, I was contemplating just like getting in the shower and just like dying. I was shitting so hard. I was like, I think I need a shower. I tried to lay down like 5 different times. I got up to like I was pissing out of my ass for hours before the sun was up and I heard birds and I was like, I should go. Because I'm like, Rob doesn't have a job. He's not getting up till noon. So I'm not going to see him till noon.
So you're going to be shitting in my house?
I can't be shitting until noon and then be like, I'm going to head out. I'm like, how about I just head out?
Oh my, it hurts. It's so funny.
It's so horrible.
The best was me and Jim went to this diner. I don't know if we told that story yet. It doesn't matter if we told it because it makes me laugh every time. I'm going to tell it again. But we went to the worst diner ever. We had like the worst diner food. I had Eggs Benedict, and it was like they poured the entire bottle of Hollandaise, whatever, on it. And oh my God, I'm dizzy from laughing so hard at you. And Jim had you had frozen chicken tenders that weren't fully cooked. We were so hungry. You ate all your food. I ate all my food. The worst food. And then Jim looked at me dead in my eyes and he goes, poop now. And then he jumps up out of the stall and runs into the bathroom. Just so funny. You cleaned your plate and then you looked up at me and you said, poop now.
Poop now. I was not kidding at all either. I went in, I shit to John Denver so hard. I shit. It was like, West Virginia. I'm like,
oh shit. Oh my
Dookie
God.
Road.
Poop now.
Poopy Road.
Take me home. Dude. It's Old Country Road Buffet.
Yeah. I was like, oh. Dude, oh my God. The ranch dogs gave me the most insane piss out of my ass I ever had.
Oh my God. Ew, and to think guys go up there.
I get in there with a power washer before I invite a fella.
It's like in the Shark Tale when all the fish are cleaning,
yeah.
Well,
yeah, it's like at the car wash. Whoa, 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 at the car wash. Yeah.
That's you cleaning your ass
in my asshole. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's like I have an enema with glitter in it. And I'm like. Enemas are gross. I should do one on camera for the Patreon.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm sure everybody would love to pay money to see that. How about this? If you go to the Patreon, we won't send you a video of Jim doing an enema.
Yeah.
We'll spare you.
Yeah.
Enema, man, dude. I've never done an enema.
You should do one. Just to see what it's like.
See what happens?
Yeah, well, you know it'll happen.
Do you think I'll vanquish my hemorrhoid? Really, be gone.
You might agitate him.
He's like,
he was like, I'm not going to renew your lease.
Anytime I throw nuggets in the air fryer, my hemorrhoid's like,
yeah. Every time you're like, I think I'm having a good asshole day.
yeah, dude. Anytime I break out the fucking Chick-fil-A sauce from the fridge, my hemorrhoid's like,
it would be a shame if I made myself present.
Put it on the hot dog, Robert. I'm like, I shouldn't. And the hemorrhoid's like, do it. I'm having Chick-fil-A dogs. It's like,
you shall see me in the PM.
Yeah, dipping pizza in Chick-fil-A sauce is like the most like that's how you spawn a hemorrhoid. I've done that before. Not my proudest moment. But yeah. You shouldn't be allowed to buy Chick-fil-A sauce, but you can. It should be illegal.
Do they sell Polynesian sauce in the bottle?
I think so, yeah. They sell all the sauces they have in bottles.
That's dangerous. Because
Yeah.
I'll cook it. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah?
Like, I'll cook chicken in it.
One time my mom marinated chicken in Chick-fil-A sauce. Like, let it sit in it. And it was the best chicken I've ever had. It was the best chicken I ever had, but it was so bad. I gained like 10 pounds.
I'm like, whoa. Where did you do that at?
Yeah, you gotta ask my mom.
I've been psychologically trying to get your mom to make a meatloaf for months. I'm like Mike Rainey's coming to be our guest on the next episode. Like, you should probably make a meatloaf
for him.
For us.
Meatloaf for that guy.
Yeah, so that'll be cool.
Yeah, dude.
We're doing guesties.
Hello.
How do you like doing guests? Have you enjoyed that?
I've been enjoying it. I think it's a nice way to switch it up. But I also enjoy just being with my boy.
I love us time.
I think I laugh the hardest when it's just me and you.
I'm like, that's so nice. You know why? Because when we have a guest, it's you sitting
Being
between me and the
pissed.
guest, and I'm like,
And the guest is like, and I'm like, but I'm here.
You need to take charge.
I try.
No, you don't.
I try.
You need to be like, shut up.
I try. Well, our buddy Vince drank 15 beers, so it's pretty hard to take charge.
That's true.
He's
like, I'm going to take a piss. I'm going to disappear for a while.
Yeah. It turns out when you have 15 beers, it makes it a little bit difficult to...
You make piss. You literally you become a piss factory.
Piss factory, man. It sucked to work there. I'm like, yeah, piss factory.
I barely know her. It's like, what?
Piss on her. Piss in her mouth. But I hardly know her.
Piss in her mouth. I barely love her.
I don't get pee play. It's got to be weird, man.
Pee's gross, man. Pee's stingy if you leave it on you too long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know from experience?
Yup.
Do you want to tell me?
No.
Nah, come on. It'll make a funny reel.
Dude, I was a fucking bedwetter, dude. Till I was like...
Oh, I thought you meant other people's piss.
No, God, no. I mean, no.
It sounds like you're like downplaying that.
God,
like,
no.
nah, come on, tell me.
I'm like, no.
Come on.
No, I was a bedwetter, and I would wake up, and I would have pissed, and then my legs would be stingy.
You had stingy legs?
It was like, because pee's like gross.
Yeah, no shit.
And I would wake up, I'm like, ow, sting.
Ouchie.
Pee is stingy.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. Okay.
I'm like, you'll understand.
Yeah, one day. I don't think. Well, I'm assuming I peed the bed a couple times as a kid, but I can't remember the last time I peed the bed.
My buddy John was a bedwetter for a long time.
Yeah.
He started smoking cigarettes before he stopped wetting the bed.
Whoa.
He was like putting his cigarettes out on his diaper.
Damn, dude.
Real psychopath.
One time, I went to a Blink-182 concert. You want to know something really funny? Well, it's really
Were you at the Blink concert that fucking billionaire guy was at?
No, that's funny, though. I went to a Blink-182 concert, and I had to pee really bad, but they were about to go on stage. I didn't want to wait in line for the the outhouse. Like, they had a bunch of people waiting in line for, like, the outhouses. So I sprinted past the line. I pretended like I was looking for my wife's phone. And I ran into one of the outhouses and, like, pretended I was looking for a phone, and I pissed. And I ran out. Everybody was like, did you find the phone? And I, like, pulled my phone out of my pocket. I was like, I got it. And they were like, "That's your fucking phone," and I sprinted away.
Rob just wanted to tell me a story where he sprinted twice.
Yeah, I'm like, so I was running
2 times.
They were like, "Well, who's this tall guy?"
They're like, the whole crowd was like, "Wait a minute, was that Chris Evans?" You're like, haha, nah.
Wait, what is that? Is that Michael Phelps on land?
I get that all the time. I didn't know Michael Phelps was on land.
Bro, dude. See those guys' lats? Did you see his lats?
You're like Dykel Phelps.
Dykel Phelps? Okay. I'm like, take it back. Oh, you're like fat. You're like fat guy. I'm just kidding. You're like handsome. Remember I complimented your jaw earlier? I was like, wow, there's nothing there. There's nothing there.
I was going to do like a cry. I was going to do like a fake cry.
Fat Rife.
Yeah.
That's your joke.
I was Fat Rife on Instagram for like 2 days, and I was like, wait a minute, people are talking about him. Get rid of that.
Yeah.
Ew. The second everyone starts talking about something, I immediately am like, whoa, no.
Cut that out.
Never talk about it.
Yeah. You want to be more original.
I hate, like people were like, The Office is so good. I was like, I'll never watch it.
I do like The Office.
I like The Office,
up until Michael Scott.
I'll never say it.
Up until Michael Scott leaves, then it fucking blows. When Steve Carell leaves, the show sucks.
Yeah, he's pretty great.
Will Ferrell was good. Him fake juggling is great, but other than that, I think people who like worship The Office are the fucking weirdest people ever.
I think people that worship anything are weird.
Yeah.
Like there was in my high school, there was a cult of fat women that were like Walking Dead bitches.
Oh my god.
Like they had like cuts on their arms and like bracelets that said like, if Daryl dies, we riot. I was like, what would a riot with you bitches look like?
It's like Walking Bread. Got him.
Walking Bread. They literally were loaves, dude. It was crazy. They were so crusty. Oh my god, that is so The Walking Bread. If Daryl dies, we riot. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
We're rioting.
We're rioting. We're breaking all the windows at the McDonald's.
We're rioting.
Breaking all the windows at Wendy's.
They're like
instead of flipping a car, they're flipping a burger.
They're like, riot. If Daryl dies, we riot. I'm like, sure.
Yeah.
I'm like, I want you guys to riot as hard as you can right now.
Yeah.
I want to see what that looks like. They're like, rah. I'm like, ew.
They're like, rah, 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 rah.
Oh, God. I'm so curious how Lady Gaga got popular. People I grew up with thought she was so lame.
She started getting popular when I was in high school, I think. I think when Black Ops 1 was at its peak, she was like exploding.
I know, and we were in middle school.
Because, well, you know what it is? Lady Gaga's like...
You were in high school. I was in middle school.
Lady Gaga's like, it's okay if you stink. And Stinky Girls were like, oh my God.
I fucking do.
Oh my God, I do stink.
I do stink.
She's like, it's okay. If you're ugly and you stink, I still love you. And she's
we're like, oh my God, she's Jesus.
Oh my God.
I stink, and also... I love myself now.
Some it's okay if you didn't brush your teeth yesterday. And they're like, wow.
Never again.
I never will. There's some like picture of like Lady Gaga like hugging a homeless person. And like, I remember seeing it and like all the comments were like, oh my God, she's like the best. And I'm like, okay, she didn't like cure cancer.
She didn't blow the homeless.
She fucking
If she blew the homeless, I'd be like, she's the best.
I'd be like, good. I'd buy tickets right now. I'd be like spare change at her concerts. Spare change. Spare mouth. Spare mouth.
I don't need money. I need mouth.
Yeah, that's me. Like when I don't have a job in Brit's home.
Spare mouth.
Spare mouth.
Shake a cup.
Spare mouth.
You shake your dick. You shake a cup with your dick at the bottom of it. You cut the bottom out of a cup. You
spare
shake
mouth.
it. Spare mouth.
Oh man, that's good. Spare mouth.
Spare mouth.
Spare mouth.
Shaking a fucking cup with your dick at the bottom.
Have to be a big cup. Have to be a big cup.
Yeah, I'd even call it a mug.
It's just a shot glass.
It's a mug.
It's a shot glass. That's a small wiener joke. There's a little shot glass.
I'm like, Rob has a big penis and he's tall.
Thanks. I needed that. And you're thin.
I'm like, I know
and
that.
Hot.
I'm like,
yeah. You're thin, and hot.
Thin and hot.
And your beard is
small. I'm
cool.
small and smart.
You're small and smart. It's funny. We want the opposite of each other. I'm like, I'm big. You're small.
I'm smart.
Yeah. I'm funny.
Yeah. I'm like, that means I'm funny.
I'm like, loud.
Yeah, do me on stage is my funny. That's my
you
favorite.
Want me to do you on stage?
Do me on stage doing a joke about camels.
Camels. You guys, so hang on. Let me get in the right headspace. I'm Jim Gillespie. I just
had pizza.
I just had diarrhea in the bathroom. About camels. Okay, all right. What's your what are you guys spirit animals? What are your spirit animals? Mine's a camel. Because look, I'll be honest. I've got humps, and let's just say they're not carrying water. Let's just say my humps aren't carrying water. Look, I don't like to spend time in the desert. I like to spend time in the dessert. You know,
this lady gets it.
This lady up front, she gets it. Miss, what's your favorite dessert? Oh, I'd love to put a cherry on top of you.
And they're like,
How was that?
That was good.
Yeah, all right, cool.
Good. I hate that I'm so easy to do.
No, you're better than that. But that was pretty accurate.
Yeah,
that's like Chat GPT, Jim Gillespie.
Yeah, Fat GPT.
Fat GT Pizza.
Fat BLT.
Fat GT Pizza. React to that. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there we go.
React to that. Acknowledge your size.
That's gonna be t-shirts soon.
Acknowledge your size.
Dude. Imagine a bunch of fat dudes in the front row wearing acknowledge your size shirts.
I would. They'd be an army. I would hire them to be the door to the podcast.
Oh my God. If we start doing live podcasts and just a bunch of fat, stinky dudes.
They're like, this is the best.
Oh, dude, we should tell people when they come see us, don't shower.
That's the dumbest idea ever.
Because it would just stink so bad.
I'm like,
imagine?
if I wanted to do an Indian show, I would I'm like, take that for every time I've got diarrhea. I'm like, I'm allowed to say that. I've got enough butter chicken to shut you down.
Oh my
I've never
God.
had Indian food, but I can talk a big game.
Yeah. I've
been to lose control of my bowels. You know what I'm saying?
Oh boy. I don't know, Jim. I think we're losing our minds in this room.
Yeah, there's a gas leak.
Yeah. I'm like, wow, my jokes are really funny today. Jim's laughing really hard.
I'm like,
you're like, this guy gets it. It's like a ghost.
Yeah, this guy. This ghost gets
I love
it. This guy gets it.
This guy gets it.
This guy gets it.
It's a cheeseburger.
Yeah,
You're putting.
I did one show where I was like, ma'am, there's a severed head under your chair. Yeah. And she looked, and I was like, you looked, you fucking retard? And she was like, I don't know. You never know.
I've been there before.
I was like, there's a severed head under your chair.
Oh man. Well, I think we're getting close to wrapping up here, Jim.
Oh no.
We're getting close to wrapping up.
No.
Yeah, we're wrapping up.
Oh.
Don't worry. There'll be more episodes.
The sun'll come out tomorrow.
You have a beautiful voice.
Oh, don't say that.
Oh my God. I'm like, kiss me so I can get on that Pride show you're on.
Yeah, I'm on a Pride show.
Like literally like all of Pride month. Jim's like, I have like 8 shows tonight, and I'm like, why? He's like, I'm fucking gay. I'm like, me too though. I'm like, can I get a spot? He's
I'm like, it's Pride month. I'm like, booked.
Yeah. I'm like, Jim, but but I'm gay too. I literally kissed you and Gray. I kissed you and Gray on the part 2 of the Patreon.
That's true. You can get on any show you want.
Yeah, dude. Come on. I'm putting in the work. I'm putting in the
bisexual.
Kissing 2 gay guys is worth at least 3 minutes.
You're bisexual now.
Yeah.
Your sister's gonna be pissed.
Oh my God. Yeah, I can't give her that satisfaction.
Bobby, are you gay?
I'm bisexual for the next week and a half.
Book Rob Stan on your gay shows.
I'm like tall sexual. I don't know.
Yeah, you're
I identify as
like
6'2".
sexual.
I identify as 6'2".
Yeah.
Oh man, nobody's made that joke. I'm sure.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys.
Yeah. You're like 6'2s. I don't know.
6'2s?
I don't know.
6'2" feet guys?
Yeah.
That's just a 1 foot, isn't it?
I don't know.
That's 1 foot, 6'2s. It's just 1 foot tall guy. Thank you guys for listening and watching Two in the Stink. We love you. Stink it forward. Send this podcast some friends. Give us the 5 stars on iTunes and Spotify. It helps way more than you think. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, Two in the Stink Podcast.
Also, email your favorite club and let them know that you would like to see us there.
Exactly. Patreon.com/Two in the Stink Podcast. We love you. See you next episode. Bye-bye.